Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I want to share with you guys the best updated gold farming spots. We did all of this testing on stream yesterday over at twitch.tv/Augiesaint. So drop on by, I'd love to see you guys there. And we documented all our findings in the TFT Bible, which I'm sure you guys know about now if you follow any of my videos. It is this Google Doc that we keep updating daily with all kinds of stuff in First Descendants. We have a lot of useful information here, like the hard mode infiltration cheat sheet, how to get your double score guaranteed on the hard mode infiltrations, the new Morpheus, best XP strat. But in this video, we'll be focusing on the best gold spot. I know it says gold/Kuiper, but honestly guys, if you want to get Kuiper, the best way to do it is just go open vaults. Because as you can see there, our best gold farming spot is 330,000 Kuiper per hour. You can get over 70,000 Kuiper from opening one precise vault, like one of the Ultra, the purple vaults. One of those can give you between 70 to 90,000. So you literally open 3 to 4 of those and you already have just about the same amount as like one of the best Kuiper spots right now. So just if you want Kuiper, go open vaults. This is purely just going to be for the gold. I just noted down the Kuiper as well, as it is like a sweet extra added bonus, I guess, on the side. Now we have these listed as best to worst. So as you can see there, the TLDR, the best spot is still the Volby NASCAR outpost. Even though we do get a little bit more gold from actually doing this one. This is what I call the bunny cave, the bunny gold cave. So it's the Echo Swamp, abandoned zone, abandoned refinery unit. You do get a little bit more gold per hour, but the problem with this is just the inconvenience of how you actually get that gold. You have to really make sure you go and do like a certain route. You got to go down underneath, you got to go back up top, and you got to go around down in the side. So it's just a little bit more annoying, inconvenient, I guess. The Volby run is just super simple and you like never miss the gold because you're literally just going in a circle over and over and over again. You've got the unit collision skills, so you're never hitting units. You know, it's just, that is the much more peaceful farm, much easier farm, and you don't have to like, you know, be sweaty and go pick up all the gold everywhere. Remember where the mobs died on the bunny farm. But if you do want the ultimate min-max gold, then yes, this one is going to give you a little bit more gold, but for the effort, I still think that the Volby is overall the best farm to go do. So with all of that info out of the way, now let me go and show you these spots specifically and also what you should do to maximize these spots. Now just keep in note, these were all tested with a gold increase on the component. We did not have a gold booster, so you can boost these by 30%, you know, just by buying the gold booster from the shop. And if you really are down bad on gold and you're going to farm gold for like 3 days or something, I would highly recommend grabbing those boosters as they are pretty cheap. So the first spot we have is in the fortress defense line, and it will be this outpost over here. We all know this as the Volby NASCAR run. You go around and you just, you know, ride crop circles around and around and around and around until you get dizzy, and then you just get up and you keep going around and around and around. So it's a very simple farm, very easy. And the best thing about this is you don't need a high investment Volby to actually do the run. As you can see on screen right now, we have a base Volby. And this is the mods I would recommend for just making this farm super easy. You just want to get some cooldown on it, so you can always have your cleanup ability up with the duration and the cooldown, you know, overlapping like that. So you pretty much just hit that skill off cooldown and you go round and round the merry-go-round and you get richer by the second. But if you do have ultimate Volby and she is built up, the farm will be a little bit better. I did the farm on my ultimate Volby, so the numbers were from my alt one, so yours might be a little bit lower, but you can still do it. And if there's even just one other budget Volby on like a public world, it's pretty easy to get the same results. The more Volbys the merrier, because the mobs will spawn, you know, the faster you kill them, the faster they will spawn in to a limit, because that's kind of how they nerfed it from the original run, is they made them spawn a little bit slower, but still, the faster you kill them, the faster they will start respawning. So that's why you just want to try and do it as fast as you can. So the stronger your Volby is, the better your results will be, up until a point, obviously, because if you like cap out on the respawn timer of the mobs, then it's just not going to gain much benefit. So that's it for the Volby NASCAR run. Now let's move on to the next farming spot. Now the next spot we can find in the Echo Swamp over at the abandoned zone, and it's right over there, the abandoned refinery unit. This is what I'm dubbing the bunny gold cave. So this is the best one technically if you want like the min-max gold, but like I mentioned earlier, it is a little bit more of an inconvenience to get that. So in the start, you want to go up the left around the box there, pick up that gold from that mob, make like a big right turn. You want to actually drop down below in that cave there. You will kill the mobs from above, but the reason you want to jump down below is to actually pick up the gold, because I believe it starts despawning after a while. So if you sit there doing it for a long time and you don't go pick it up, I believe it does start despawning. So just keep that in mind when you are doing these kind of runs. And then when you come up out of that cave there, then you pretty much just go into the other one and you just complete it straight through. And then you just run up and then you activate the mission again and you just run that over and over. You want to be getting between 30 to 35 seconds on this. If you go any longer than about 35 seconds, you're going to start seeing like less results. We were getting about 30-35 seconds on every single one of our clears. So that is how our numbers are based. So if you're getting more than that, your numbers may slightly vary. That's why I say Volby farm, best just go do it. Super easy. You don't have to like worry about anything specific. Just go there and go in circles. Very easy, very chill, very nice. That's why I like it so much. And then moving on to the next farm, we have the Sterile Lands anticipated ambush site in the Rockfall area, which I'm sure you guys all know. Pro tip, make sure you disable your voice lines in the audio, otherwise you are actually going to go insane, because you can complete this mission in about 25 seconds and you'll be hearing the voice lines from Sharon, "You have been ambushed." That's going to get engraved into your skull. You do not want this. I will save you now. Turn off your voice lines if you do any of these kinds of farms. Anyway, I never have my voice lines on, so you're welcome. Now let's get on to the spot. As you guys know, this spot is pretty decent for key codes. I get asked a lot where do I farm all my key codes for the vaults, like the code breakers and stuff. And most of mine came from this, as well as the bunny cave in the previous spot. So in that case, if you guys are trying to get code breakers as well, then this and the bunny spot would be better than the Volby run for you guys, as the Volby run outpost does not drop any code breakers. So just keep that in mind when you are going for these. So if you really want some good gold, but you also want a chance at code breakers, then you can go and do the bunny cave. But if you only care about gold, go run the NASCAR. But now back to this spot. This one is super simple. The ambush site, you guys all know this one. You start it, you run a circle, you kill all the mobs with your bunny, and then you kill a little mini boss at the end. And that's it. You can restart. You can get this down to like 20-25 seconds, maybe even faster. I haven't really tried. If somebody's sitting at the beacon and just activating it over and over, you could just run this extremely fast. The gold from this is nowhere near as good as the bunny or the Volby farm, so I wouldn't recommend this if you are just trying to get gold, but maybe you're a little bit earlier on in the game and you're not as strong to actually go do these runs, then you can just run this because it is super easy, and you can do this pretty much as soon as you hit hard mode. You can start running this to farm yourself a bunch of gold, and then those key codes, breakers and stuff to go open vaults, then get yourself even more Kuiper. Now these last two runs, I'm not going to really cover them too much. We all know the Kuiper mine, we did the testing there, and as you can see they are like half of the top two there, so you don't really want to go farm those for gold, and nothing really else. The Kuiper on them is just as bad, so I would say don't even bother with those. We just went and tested them so you guys can see the difference there. If you guys have any other spots that get similar results to these, let me know, because I could definitely go test them, and we could make this like a monthly update video, because obviously stuff will get patched and nerfed and buffed and stuff like that throughout the course of TFD. That's why I'm going to keep updating this. I'm going to leave this tab in the Bible, and then we'll keep updating this as we go along, getting new patches and stuff. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys have any other spots as well to recommend, or even just join the Discord. We are building that up and it is growing daily. There's over like 350 members in there right now, and there's a lot of useful information there. So if you have anything you'd like to add to this, let me know. I'm open for suggestions. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully it helped you guys, and go out there and pretend you are NASCAR.
I'm a race car.
Pop on your Volby and, just make NASCAR noises while you go in circles for hours and hours, but you get yourself a lot of gold while doing it. That's going to be me. I'll catch you guys in the streams as well as the next video. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the